friends, in today's class I have brought so many plants for you people. As today's class being we are going to study simple permanent tissue. Then why we want to study all such things? Okay, this is some basic aspect. Okay, can you see how differently every plant is having? Can you see the texture of this leaf, how smooth it is? What makes this leaf so soft, and what makes this leaf so rough and leathery, which gives them leathery texture? So these all things will be knowing when we study anatomy. In order to make you people understand more easily, I want to tell you people, here leaf is rich with cuticle, so it is somewhat glossy in nature as compared to this leaf. Here we can see more glossy leaf, it is having cuticle on the epidermis. Coming to the texture, it is not only glossy, it is a bit leathery. See, when you are folding, you can just easily know how leathery the leaf is. How? Okay. So, by taking the section of this leaf, what we call it as TS, we can understand how actually the cells are arranged, which kind of cells are arranged. In such leaves, we can see cholenchymatous or sclerenchymatous hypodermis, which gives them leathery texture. Initially, when the plant is at the primordial stage, it starts to divide and it starts to grow, and it is going to form the leaf, further leaf, as well as stem branchings. Okay, here what we are seeing is cucurbita stem, which is herbaceous in nature. Here I have brought one plant for you. What makes the difference between this herbaceous stem and this semi-woody stem? The plant what I am showing is Murraya curry leaf plant. Here what happens, friends, the arrangement of cells and what cells are being arranged matters. Most of the cells, as the stem gets older, from the younger tip, as the stem keeps on growing, large amount of dead cells will accumulate here. Most of the dead cells are going to form such a hard woody stem. Few of the outer layer and few within the stela region we can find the living cells. So how can we differentiate? How can we differentiate between the cells which gives the mechanical support in this way and what cells gives such a smooth texture? That all things we are going to study in anatomy. Okay, now we are going to start up with the anatomy. First of all, in a plant, this plant is firstly organized with a tissue system, then organ system. Before to that tissue system, we should study each cell one by one, how tissue is going to form. So, firstly, we are studying up with the simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue hagandre ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, in case of simple permanent tissue, what happens here? Similar kind of cells are going to form the tissue. For example, what cells I am going to draw is wholly the parenchymatous cells. These all are parenchymatous cells. So similar kind of cells together forming simple permanent tissue. In case of complex permanent tissue, few of parenchyma cells, cholenchyma cells and sclerenchyma cells, all this together, if they are forming a tissue, we are calling such as complex permanent tissue. Coming to simple permanent tissue, within that we are studying with parenchyma. These parenchymatous cells are isodiametric in nature. It means cells are almost similar in size. They have capacity to regenerate. It means it can again de-differentiate into meristematic cell. It can again can have the capacity to divide. ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಮೆರಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ನ ತಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಪ್ಯಾರೆಂಕೈಮ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಲ್. It is a living cell. It mainly has nucleus at the center. When you are observing a cell, parenchymatous cell, if the chloroplasts are present, we call such parenchyma as chlorenchyma. Due to the presence of such chlorenchymatous cells, we observe this leaf in greeny nature. ಈ leaf ಎದು green ಕಾಣ್ತದ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ these chlorenchyma cells are more in number and within them chloroplast is more. Next to that, parenchyma cells are soft. You can see most of the time in soft tissues, soft organs such as leaf, or in sometimes you can also see in the pith region. See, when you are taking this section of this stem, ಈ stem in section ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ, when ಈ ರೀತಿ section, when you are passing the blade in this way, we call it as longitudinal. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬ್ಲೇಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಾವು TS ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಹೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. Okay, in circular section, outer layer is always the epidermis. So next to that is cortex. This region we call it as cortex. Next to that is pericycle. This region we call it as pericycle. Followed by some stelae. Stellar region. There are bundles of xylem and phloem. Xylem I will be denoting it in blue. Xylem I will be denoting it in blue, and phloem I will be denoting it in green, light green. In this fashion. Okay friends, see, whenever you are studying this outermost layer, it is epidermis and this is cortex. The last layer of the cortex will always be the endodermis. This is cortex. Initial layer next to the epidermis we call it as hypodermis. Hypodermis. Next, followed by this endodermal layer, there is another parenchymatous layer called pericycle. Followed by xylem and phloem bundles. Alternatively, they are arranged. So such kind of arrangement we can see in the plant system. Just we will have the 3D look how the plant is going to appear. Friends, I can't tease out the things and explain you detailedly. Just I can explain with the reference of this pen. See, whenever you are seeing the plant, as this is transparent, you can get to understand more easily. Whenever you are seeing the plant, it is having a longitudinal connection, such kind of longitudinal connection, like pipe like system which transports water as well as food material within the plant. ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫುಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ anatomy, how it is going to appear, you can clearly notice here how this stele is going to appear. So when you are going to remove this stele, see how the plant is going to appear in this fashion. So in this fashion, water as well as food is conducted. ಈ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಬಂಡಲ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತೇವಿ, ಸ್ಟೀಲೆ ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. Within this bundle there are some more bundles arranged alternatively, such as xylem pipe ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ phloem in pipe ಇರ್ತದೆ. Okay, in this fashion. Next, followed by xylem and phloem, alternatively they are arranged all together, they are forming such a bundle. Within that, in between you can also find, in this pith region you can also find the parenchymatous cells. Just I referred how the plant is going to have stele within that. people understood how the plant is connected from the root system, starting from the root system, how it is been arranged throughout the leaf system. From the root, water is being absorbed and it is being transported through the stela region, through the xylem bundles. What I showed, the pipeline connection, how the pipe is being connected. In the same fashion, when you are going to take this section, transfer section, the xylem and phloem bundles are going to appear in this fashion. ಈ ರೀತಿ xylem ಮತ್ತು phloem bundles ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ತಾವೆ when you are going to take the transfer section. But when you are going to view longitudinally, 3D view, I can show you. See, in this fashion the xylem bundles and phloem bundles are arranged. In this fashion, small pipeline connection you can see. And how the plant system is there, it is in this fashion. Whole and so you can just understand how the stele is within the plant. So nextly we'll be studying up with the collenchyma. Parenchyma cells are living cells. It is having a living protoplasm, a single nucleus in between. In between the cell there is one nucleus and followed by many chloroplasts, and due to the presence of chloroplast, we call that cell that modified parenchyma as chlorenchyma. If the parenchyma cells, they are forming all together, they are forming the air cavity, we call it as aerenchyma. Okay friends, now you people understood what is collenchyma and aerenchyma. Most of the chlorenchyma we see the in the mesophyll tissue of the leaf. We are going to find it. So here large intracellular space is there. If large intracellular space is there, we call it as aerenchyma. The space is more. In between the cell there is a prominent intracellular space. Intracellular space andre ಈ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿನ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಜಾಗ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್, ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ that condition as aerenchyma. If the parenchymatous cells are elongated and they are compactly arranged, we call such cells as prosenchyma. Prosenchyma. If the cells are going to store some kind of waste accumulated in that plant, if they are going to store, we call them as idioblast cells. In this fashion, the parenchyma are going to be divided. It is having a very thin wall, so it is going to permeate all the molecules more easily. Next, followed by parenchyma to the collenchyma. Here, the cells are having very thick cell wall. We'll be studying this in the next topic.